Welcome to Paratalk with the East Tennessee Ghost Seekers. Hair-raising, spine-tingling evidence covering the full supernatural spectrum. UFOs, cryptozoology, paranormal encounters. Have an experience to share? Call now, 865-264-0448. That's 865-264-0448. And now, here's your host, Stephen Brown, with fellow ETGS members, Steve Wiseman, Andrea Brown, and Jesse Arms. Welcome to Paratalk.
All right, guys, welcome to Paratalk. I'm your host, Steven, and with me, I have my buddy, my brother, Mr. Steve Wiseman.
What's up?
How's it going, buddy?
Wow, that's loud.
Yeah, you're right up on it.
That's what she said.
Oh, no. So how's it going, man?
Pretty good, you?
Good. Had a good week. How about you?
Yeah, it was a long week, but glad it's over.
Yeah, it's been a very, very long week. But it was a very long, hot week.
Yeah, that it is too.
Yeah, it was very hot this week.
At least we have AC in our break room.
I have AC in my break room. But, like when we're at the job site, I don't have AC when we go on the Connexes. It's just a metal box that just draws in heat.
Well, we're inside the research building, so
Yeah.
still occupied.
Yeah. Lucky for you. All right, we'll get off that before I get pissed off. But and this week we don't have Jesse with us on this episode.
Nope.
But Jesse should be here with us for one of the next two that we're recording. So other than Jesse not being here, we do have a special little birthday girl.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. My sweet little wife, Miss Andrea Brown. How are you, babe?
Good. I'm very happy to be here.
Very happy to be here.
19 again?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, and that's what she's told me. Yeah, for the last 6 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to say like 12.
I know. I was thinking, wait, what?
Well, it was 2012.
Yes.
So I was like, no, it's not that.
No.
Yeah. The last 6 years. Yeah, she's been 19 for 6 years. But for some reason, her ID says she was born in 81.
Hush. Hush your mouth.
It may as well be 19,
Yeah.
born in 81.
Yeah, for real.
Wait, that only makes me 29.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
And that makes me 27.
See, don't you guys like my aging?
Yes. Yes. But, so anything special going on with you this week?
It's been a very busy week,
Yeah.
and I've got work on Sunday, but I do have next week off, so
Freaking idiots.
Yeah. Yeah.
I am so looking forward to it. I
Yeah.
cannot wait.
Yeah, you're on vacation all next week.
Yes. Well, I am away from work.
Right.
That doesn't mean I'm on vacation.
Right.
I'm just out of the office, but I still have
Office duties.
office duties, and I have
She said duty.
I have parental duties and
Duties again.
and family obligations.
Ooh, she cleaned it up that time.
Mm-hmm. Take that, suckers.
Yeah.
She said suckers.
Shut up.
Were you back in the 90s?
I just work here.
I just worked there. Guys. But yeah, I mean, it was a big week. I mean, last week we announced that we are officially Hell's Bar Dam crew.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes, we are part
Very
of
honored.
Yes.
Super
We
excited.
are part of the staff at the Haunted Hell's Bar Dam, which is awesome since we have our event coming up July 21st.
Huge honor.
And everyone is welcome to attend. It's $40 a ticket, 9-hour investigation. Like we said before, if you guys want to come by and want something to take home with you, we're going to have shirts for sale. Jeff and Vicky are going to have Hell's Bar Dam shirts for sale. Nice little memorabilia you can take back from if it's your first paranormal investigation, or to the other teams that'll be coming. Get that Hell's Bar Dam shirt and take home with you.
Yeah, nice souvenir.
Yeah, but I'm super pumped about it.
Oh, I am too.
I cannot wait.
Yeah, and
I know that we have quite a few people going, and they are super excited too, which I'm excited for them.
Yeah, we've been getting messages and seeing posts on Facebook about everybody that's excited. Everybody's as excited as we are, I believe. And if you guys hear bumping or what sounds like bumping going
It's not
on,
me.
Yeah, it's our two little chihuahuas chasing each other around the floor here in the studio. So,
Yeah, they're fighting.
Yeah. But
they're quiet
they
right
are
now, so we'll just take the bumps.
Yeah, so
I bet they were former cartel members.
they probably were.
Probably.
Probably were. I don't know.
El Chihuahuas.
Our little Mexican chihuahuas. Yo quiero Taco Bell?
No
I'm
need
trying to get 'em-
racist.
My God. That was not even racist.
No.
No. Yo quiero Taco Bell?
It sounded
He
racist.
just looked when you said that.
Yeah. Maybe that's his name.
Taco
Maybe-
Bell? Hey, Taco Bell. Yo quiero? Nope.
No. Okay.
Poquito peniso.
No, dude, that's your name.
Oh, shit.
Street name.
Yeah. But
Word.
yeah. But
Suckers.
so we are closing in on 2,700 likes on our page.
I know.
And thank you guys for that.
Thank you.
And guys, we're getting downloaded more and more every week on the podcast. More and more countries listening in. And to all of you that listen to our podcast and share our podcast, we thank you so much.
Are we in other languages?
No. They may be listening confused. I don't know. But they're listening, and that's all that matters, and I thank them for it. So, and
It's not dubbed like American TV over in France, and they got...
Nah, I don't think
we
so.
Mon Chéri, and
No, but that is incredible.
it is.
It's so exciting knowing that we here in this tiny little area of East Tennessee have reached the
Netherlands, New
I mean-
Zealand, Australia.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
mind-blowing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, shit, there it went.
Yeah. I don't have that sound effect, I don't think.
No.
Got any sirens? We need to call 911.
No, I do have this one.
Hail to the king, baby.
That's right. That's my new favorite one.
Makes
You guys
no
know that, right?
sense.
It doesn't matter.
Makes no sense.
Okay. How about...
He's a freaking idiot.
He's a freaking idiot.
Okay.
All right. But yeah, tonight on the show, we have some partners in the ghost hunting field.
Yeah,
Awesome.
we do.
Yeah. We have with us Miss
Christina
Watson. I was wanting to say Clarissa, and I knew it wasn't
No.
Clarissa. Christina Watson and Jacen Frisk.
Mm-hmm.
And they're from Ohio Ghost Hunters. They're a huge group.
Very big. I don't think I've ever known.
Had 20-plus members.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever
members.
known of a group being that big.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's a big group. Which, I mean, if they get called out on a lot of cases, they're always going to have someone available.
Right.
I mean,
That might be their, we'll have to figure that out if that's kind of like their MO on having such a large group so they can
yeah.
go out more.
Because I don't know if I could handle 20 of us.
Oh, hell no.
No.
No, I couldn't handle 20 of us.
Nobody could handle 20.
Nobody could handle 20 of us. Oh, my gosh.
Four's enough.
Yeah. Yeah, we have 4 of us, and we drive each other batshit crazy.
Yeah.
And we love each other to pieces.
That's true.
So-
Four's company.
4's company.
Ding.
Uh-oh.
New TV show.
4's company. But,
The Paranormal Files.
I'd mentioned it earlier. I don't know if Andrea was listening, but I watched a really cool movie this week. It's called Phoenix Forgotten.
This was at work, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I missed this conversation.
Yeah. But it deals with UFOs. And this guy that goes missing, him and two friends go missing while they're filming a documentary on these lights. They were having like his sister's birthday party, and they're in Arizona, and you can see for miles. And all of a sudden they see these lights, and they're like, "Holy cow!" And they're filming it and all this, and then all of a sudden you see the craft turn around, and then boom, gone. Then like 30 seconds later, some like Air Force fighter planes come flying over top their house, like trying to chase this thing. Well, the boy that was doing the camera work, her older brother, he's filming.
Am I gonna get this? I'm sorry, but am I gonna get to the point where I'm like, oh well, I don't need to see this movie anymore?
No. I'm just kidding.
That's what it sounds like.
No,
because I'm like, you're totally going through this whole plot.
No,
Seriously, bro.
No.
Come at me, bro.
Yeah, but no. So he gets him and two of his friends that are interested in it, and they decide to go see if they can find more of these lights or all this, and they go missing. And his little sister is now like early 20s, like late teens, early 20s, and
She goes to find them.
Your age.
She starts to find them.
Yeah.
She starts she's filming a documentary trying to find them.
So is this kind of like a UFO version of
the last Bell Witch movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah. Or not Bell Witch, Blair Witch.
Blair Witch.
Yeah. But it is freaking awesome. It was such a good movie.
And wasn't it your 12-year-old son that said if a UFO is seen, then it's not a UFO because it's been identified, correct?
Yeah, he made the comment that how can a UFO can't be considered a UFO because it identifies as a UFO.
Right.
And it was just like one of those things like,
you're thinking
what?
too hard.
That's one of those
gosh.
those Arsenio Hall moments. One of the things that made you go,
Yeah.
we're going to get sued now.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, that was pretty
No, we didn't mention that other place.
I will say deep thoughts from shallow minds.
Yeah. You know what that was from?
I love those.
Saturday Night Live. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I love Jack Candy.
I'm getting my hand chewed on now by a dog while I'm trying to talk to you guys.
It happens.
Yeah. But yeah, so if you guys haven't seen that movie, it's called Phoenix Forgotten. Definitely check it out, especially if you're into UFOs and all that. Really good movie. And if you like the
Documentary
the
type.
mockumentary,
Yeah.
stuff, check it out. It's awesome.
Cool.
All right, so we say we take a small break.
Mm-hmm.
We will get Christina and Jacen on the line, and we will talk with Christina Watson and Jacen Frisk from the Ohio Ghost Hunters. We'll be right back, guys.
Hey, this is Steve with Paratalk. Do you have a story to share? Call us at 865-264-0448 to explain your paranormal experience. Do you have a chilling story you'd like to share? Or just give us a topic you'd enjoy us to discuss? We understand some of you would like to keep anonymous, so the choice is yours if you want to share your name. So call 865-264-0448 now to have your story heard on the next episode of Paratalk.
Hey, it's Steven, host of Paratalk. As most of you know, I'm also the lead investigator and tech specialist for the East Tennessee Ghost Seekers. You watch the paranormal shows on TV and get a rush and want to do what they do, but you have no idea where to get all their amazing equipment? The Ghost Hunter Store. Dave Giuliano and his wife Michelle have owned and operated the Ghost Hunter Store for 18 years, providing only the best in paranormal equipment to the field for research. The Ghost Hunter Store is always the first place we look when wanting new equipment, and wanting it fast. So whether you're looking for a digital recorder or an SLS camera, or anything in between, including protection hubs, check the Ghost Hunter Store. Find them at theghosthunterstore.com or on Facebook at the Ghost Hunter Store. Tell them Steven and the crew from Paratalk sent you. And for a limited time, Dave has given Paratalk listeners 5% off your order. Just enter the code Paratalk5.
You're listening to Paratalk with East Tennessee Ghost Seekers, a new perspective in paranormal talk radio.
All right, guys, and we are back. Had a little break there.
Yes.
And
I had to go potty.
Bless your heart. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to have to get you guys put on Ritalin because, okay.
No, don't do that.
No. Just some behind-the-scenes stuff, okay?
It's a good thing there's not a camera in here.
It's a damn good thing there's not a camera in here. So we're sitting here, we're getting Christina and Jacen on the line, and they've been very, very patient because I have my best friend and my wife sitting across from me, and they're acting like they're in 5th grade. He's pulling her hair. She's trying to poke him in the eye. I think there was some nose picking going on.
No.
I'm not sure.
See, that's why it's good to have Jessie here. She's usually in between.
In between you guys.
Right.
Yeah, so
She's the buffer zone.
Yeah.
Jesse's the buffer zone. So, Jesse, we got to get you back on the next episode. So, you have to be here tomorrow. Okay, guys. So, after all that.
I'm excited for tonight's show.
Yeah, I'm
Me too.
totally excited. So, without further ado, I am welcoming Miss Christina Watson and Mr. Jacen Frisk to Paratalk. Welcome, guys. How's it going?
Good, thanks for having us.
Not a problem.
Doing great.
Good. So, you guys, okay, Jacen, you do events coordinating, and Christina, you are the director of your group.
That's correct.
And that's a very large group that you have going there. 20 plus members, correct?
Yes.
That's correct.
Wow.
That's a large group.
That is a very large group. Like we were saying before we got you guys on the line, we don't think we could handle 20 of us. We would lose our minds.
Steven can barely handle us.
Difficult at times.
No, I'm sure. But we were also saying, it would come in handy, if you get, slammed. Like, I don't know about you guys up there, but here lately, we've been getting blown up with investigations. It's like the veil has lifted off and everything is active and everybody is wanting an investigation done.
It's coming into that busy time.
I think we're finding the same thing here too. I'm a firm believer that really just us as humankind and mankind by itself, we're waking up. We're realizing that there is more to this world than what we see. And I mean, they're there on the other side. They've just been waiting. So if we open up that veil, they're going to come through.
That is true.
That's very
Absolutely.
true. So, okay, give me a little. We'll go one at a time here. Christina, since you're the director, we'll let you go first, and ladies first. Sorry about that, Jacen, but that's how we work. But, your background, what got you into wanting to investigate the paranormal? Did you experience something, or just straight up curiosity?
I think, honestly, a little of both. More so, though, I consider myself a physical medium, and what that means is basically when in contact with the entity, I allow the entity to use some of my energy, and then I in turn use some of the entity's energy to communicate. And I can do a bit of channeling and communicate with that entity and get them to talk and convince them to speak to me. And with that, I have experienced things since I was very young, and I think I just put it out of my mind and didn't ever really give it any concern, never thought about it. And then all throughout my life, I just felt pulled towards the paranormal world. And as I got older, it was all I ever wanted to do was be on a team. And now I'm a director of the team. And I mean, it's like one of my bucket list dreams come through. And I have one of the best teams out there. I mean, we really do.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. Very, very cool. And now I feel like a complete jackass because I was before we went live, I was like, yeah, it's so cool to have another team on there because it's been medium, psychic as our guest, and I was like, it's cool I said, not that we don't enjoy having the mediums and psychics on there because they have totally changed my view on mediums and psychics 100%. I mean, because like
That's
I said
true.
before, we had never investigated with one before. It's been, our team. That's it, the four of us. And we'd never worked with anybody outside of the team. And we have been, our view on psychics and mediums have been the crap that you see on TV. And, I'm sorry, but TV in a lot of ways hurts the field more than it ever meant to help, I think.
I would agree.
I mean, like, in my opinion, and, I'm not a medium, I'm not a psychic, I don't know what, how you experience things and what you go through. But in my opinion, like, Amy Allen, she's a beast. I mean, that woman, if there was ever a psychic on TV, a medium on TV, well, a physical medium like Amy Allen, she would be the one that I would look at and say, okay, yeah, she's legit.
She's scary.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Yeah. I mean, she.
But for this past several years, it's the ones that they have, I guess, commercialized on have been the ones that are it's made everybody question that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, just like, the things, the groups that we have out on, in media, in mainstream media, representing all the paranormal teams. I mean, I don't know. It's just, I think there could be a better representation than what we get because, I mean, that's why a lot of people, think that what we do is complete and utter bullshit because they're not out there in the field. They don't know how. When we go out there, we sit in the dark sometimes for, 10 hours and get absolutely nothing, but we continue to go back,
But I would say, I mean, on the whole physical medium, psychic medium, I think just since we started these interviews, I have a newfound respect for them just because it's, hearing the backstories and, what you all go through mentally, physically, emotionally. I can't imagine going through that and being an investigator.
Yeah. So,
and there's a lot to it. I mean, I think it also depends on how you represent yourself too. Our team does everything we do out of our own pocket. It doesn't cost our clients anything.
Yeah.
We do everything we do out of the kindness of our hearts. And I believe that what you do as a medium or a psychic says a lot about you. If a client were to come to me and say, I don't have a penny to my name, but I need help, I'm being haunted by such and such, I would go to their beck and call, whether it was in the middle of a family event or what, because I believe in helping people.
Right,
So
absolutely.
Yeah.
I believe that's what it's all about. It's not about making the American dollar. It's about helping people.
Love it.
And that's exactly why I started ETGS, was to help people.
Yeah, you can go on our website and check out our page, our mission statement. We started ETGS to help families. Not to get into these big locations. And, we enjoy that. We love that. But ETGS was formed to help families dealing with things that they could not explain. And we have never charged a client. We never will charge a client. We've driven hours to help a family. and they're like, let us give you something. We're like, no, you go take the family and buy them dinner, take them out for a nice dinner and relax. But we will never ever take money for an investigation for helping a family. So,
Yeah.
You were saying that you started experiencing this stuff at an early age. When you were the different mediums that we've interviewed, they were telling us how, like, growing up and realizing they have this gift that, it was weird for them to wrap their head around it and to tell other people about it. Did you find that the same way? Was it hard for you to tell people and for you to realize what was actually going on?
I never mentioned it to anybody, actually. I didn't say anything to anybody about saying anything or anything. I just let it go. I never gave it any thought. Like I said, I never considered it. I just put it in the back of my head. And now, like I said, now having considered everything, now I realize. And now I consider, myself, like I said, I believe that, the good Lord gave me these gifts, and I'm supposed to help people with these gifts. I was given these gifts to help people.
Very awesome.
That's awesome.
Very awesome. All right. Now, let's move on to Mr. Jacen Frisk. Jacen, what got you interested in the paranormal?
Well, to be all honest, I mean, I'll be the first to say I came in as a skeptic. I was always curious, really just watching all the ghost adventures. And it's actually a funny story how I even got on the team. But, I mean, it was just really just curiosity. And it actually ended up coming to a point of I just was watching a show of ghost adventures. Mm-hmm. And I was like, you know what? I should do that. I could be the next Zach Baggins.
Right.
And so I literally just Googled Ohio Ghost Hunters and brought up their page. And I was like, hey, what's up? I'm Jacen. I'd like to join your team. And, I mean, it was received real well, got phone conversation, interviews. And actually the first thing that got me is on my very first trial investigation. That's when the world opened up to me. Mm-hmm. What I mean in return to that is I'm developed to the point to where I am an empathic, psychic medium. And I had no idea. First investigation I went to, 3 separate occasions, I just started crying. And, I mean, you don't know me, you can't see me, but I'm not the crying type of guy. And, then 2 other times I started dry heaving, and I feel like I'm having a heart attack. And I'm like, what the heck is going on with me? Right. And then they're like, well, are you empathic? And I was like, I have no idea. And, I mean, it developed on that. And then, it looks into, on the hindsight, even looking back, it was there my entire life. I'm a published poet. And that was kind of my escape. I would put on some music and I'd write poetry. Very cool. The thing was, I would write poetry, but it wasn't me writing, I guess you could say. I mean, I was writing, very descriptive, vile and even, depressing poems. And I'm a carefree, happy-go-lucky guy, you know? Wow. And, just looking through that and how I always went through with it is I would literally go in, I'd trance out, I'd write my poem, I'd read it once, I'd put it in a binder, I'd never look at it again. Wow. And going back and looking at it, these were very, very descriptive. I mean, things that I couldn't even fathom, or even comprehend. Given, PR, I'm not going to state some of the poems I was writing, but let's just say they were not from my eyes, but yet from another's eyes. Wow. And, it's been a roller coaster ever since. So through that, I developed a little bit more into the empathic side of it. And then I dug a little bit deeper, into, pendulum readings and psychic readings and past life readings. And it actually took me to shamanism. So I've now been a shaman practitioner now for about a year, and doing it on a regular basis, attending workshops and retreats, and as I said, it's been a complete and utter roller coaster. And just to think that it was just this skeptic, curious kid that was like, "Hey, let's see about joining a ghost hunting team." And I mean, through Ohio Ghost Hunters, they gave me this opportunity, and it's completely changed my life.
That's awesome.
That's very, very cool. That's probably one of the better stories that I've heard. While we've talked to, I mean, because we go to events and we meet up with other teams, and we talk with them about what got them started. And, we tell them what got us started. Blah blah blah. But that's probably one of the cooler stories that I've heard.
I agree.
Yeah. So very awesome. I mean, and like your poetry, I mean, that was basically like spirit writing. I mean,
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, that is.
Yeah, and I mean the term for it is considered automatic writing.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Is what they go in.
Yeah.
And I mean, I never thought about it. I was just writing poems. I mean, 16, 17, listening to some music and writing stuff that a 30-year-old man should be writing. So it was, and as I said, hindsight really just opened it all up. I mean, looking back, because I had no idea. And then once you see, well, maybe I am, you think back. And I mean, there can be at least 3 occasions to where I had met by sheer chance, just being there, 3 people that had I not met them that night were planning on committing suicide that night.
Oh my gosh.
Was I pulled? Yeah. And I mean, and these aren't close friends. These are complete strangers who I've developed a great relationship with.
Wow.
And I mean, just being there at that time, just something pulled me there, or just sitting down and saying, "Hey, how you doing? What's going on tonight?" I mean, as I said, so I mean, the spirit realm, although many people are scared of it, at the same time, I think you can see it as guidance. I was guided to those people by the spirit, and now today we have 3 human souls here that would not be here had I not been there, and it's remarkable.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That is so cool. So very cool. So you guys as a team, do you guys deal mainly with the residential side?
Yes, we do. We do mainly residential. We do try to put on at least 2 public ghost hunts a year. This year we'll be doing, starting September 29th, I believe, is opening night for the Mount Healthy Haunted Hall. We teamed up with the Columbus Knights of Columbus, and the Boy Scouts to put on the Haunted Hall. And we're going to do a meet and greet at the Haunted Hall. Once you've completed going through the Haunted Hall and getting scared, you get a meet and greet with us, hang out with us a little bit, and then we're going to do an investigation at the Haunted Hall after that as well.
Cool.
And I think that's the only one. That's the only one this year. Typically, we also participate in World War II Ghost Hunt, but this year we've just been overloaded with cases. We didn't have a chance to include ourselves in that this year.
Right. Well, very cool.
Now, are you all based out of Columbus, or?
We are actually all over. Jacen lives towards Mansfield, Ohio. I'm more towards Cincinnati, Ohio.
Okay.
But we have people everywhere. We have people in Columbus. We have people up towards Delaware. And we go border to border. And we've done a couple cases in Kentucky, a couple cases in Indiana. We'll cross the border if need be.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. Yeah. See,
I think that's,
go ahead.
I think that's one thing that's good about the team is we have so many people, but we are spread all across Ohio. So it really allows us to handle the cases all over. I mean, yeah, there are times where, we've had Christina make a 3.5-hour drive. And, there's been times where I've made, the 3.5-hour drive. But it allows us that versatility to kind of cover, she said, border to border.
Right.
In regards to, like, on the event. I have a few things that I'm working on, and kind of, because as she said, we do at least 2 a year. I personally would like to take that up a little bit. Actually trying to get in the workings a touch of madness, as I call it. And it'll be a team specific haunted investigation to one of the renowned haunted asylums here in Ohio.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Pick me.
That's very cool. So, I mean, you're right there in Mansfield, she said, correct?
Correct, yes.
So, have you done the Mansfield Reformatory?
Oh, yeah. I've done that a couple times.
I'm jealous.
Very, very interesting place.
Yeah, I would love to go there.
That's one of my bucket lists.
We've been up into Ohio to investigate. We did the Saddamsville Rectory.
Okay.
That place, if you...
Insane.
Yeah, that place is insane.
I don't know if they're still doing
They're
it.
not.
Are they not doing it
Nope.
anymore? No. Yeah.
That place was
we've been
crazy
there.
scary.
Which, I've been there. Me and Andrea have been there once. Steve, you've done it twice, correct?
3 times.
3 times. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah. If it ever gets in hands where you guys can get in there, you need to check that place out. It is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the house was foreclosed on.
Was it
I
really?
believe so. I read something, but last week I think it was. I can't exactly remember.
Yeah.
You should buy it, Steve.
I do have the
There
looks
you
for
go.
it.
Buy it and host us all.
There you go.
That's
See?
right. Yeah.
That's the ultimate plan.
Yeah.
Buy a haunted location and just start hosting all of these teams.
You're working on it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, the check's in the mail.
Progress.
But so, like, without revealing any names of any clients or we're invasion of privacy there, what is an investigation you guys have done as a group that sticks out the most as the most hair raising, or the one where you helped the family the most and it's impacted you?
For me personally, it would be, I'll just say the name of the town.
Okay.
There's a tiny little town that sits near Caesars Creek, and that's a man-made lake, actually, and originally there was a town there, and they flooded the town. They got the people out, flooded the town, and there's actually a town underneath the lake. Actually a town. And they flooded the town and made it a lake. And next to Caesars Creek sits Harveysburg, Ohio. And that was the very first case I ever went on. And I was new to everything. I was just opening up. I was considered clairvoyant, but I hadn't fully gotten all of my abilities developed at that point. And that was the very first time I saw a full body apparition, and it blew me away. He was like 7 foot tall, very broad shouldered, had a long black coat, jacket, cloak thing, wore a hat. I mean, if you've ever seen The Undertaker, I mean, it looked like him.
Wow.
And he was mad as hell. I mean, he was mad
gosh.
as hell. And we stepped outside to take a smoke break and to get our wits about us. And while everybody was outside the house, not a soul was inside the house. You could hear beating, banging, things hitting the wall. I mean, you could hear all kinds of things while we were outside this house.
Yeah, he was
Scared
pissed
me
off.
to death, and it was my very first investigation. Scared me to death.
Sounds like a good one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been my most favorite to date, I would have to say. I mean, they've all been great.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't think there's any bad ghost hunt, whether, you find one that's an old mansion and nothing happens on the equipment because the spirits and the entities aren't familiar with the equipment because they have no idea what it is.
Right.
They're from the 1800s, they have no idea.
Right.
So, that's when the people with the abilities come into play, and we get to use our abilities then. But, there's no bad ghost hunt in my opinion. But that's been my most favorite to date.
Yeah,
Wow, that's awesome.
We're firm believers in just because you don't catch anything, visually or audibly, personal experiences are amazing. We love, just because you can't document the personal experience, that's something you take with you forever. And so, yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, personal experiences.
And even for me, even if we don't have personal experiences or catch any evidence, just being in the dark with you guys is enough for me.
You sensitive,
Golly gee.
you sensitive little bitch,
Sweet.
man.
But it's the truth. I'm sorry.
What about you, Jacen? What was your most I don't know, memorable?
I guess I would say my most memorable one. It was kind of a bittersweet one. It was, I won't say the name. It was in, I believe it was New Washington Courthouse or Washington Courthouse. I'm not sure. But it was on the hindsight of, during this investigation. I mean, we actually had a lot of feedback on the equipment, which, was awesome. It was probably one of the, most active investigations that I'd been on, with the equipment. But I think it was more so the two things really stick out to me. We'll go on a good note to start, and then we'll end with the bad one. We'll switch. So when we were going through, we were going through and doing the cleansing, we had, deemed that there was something there and we had to get it out, which no problem. We can do that as a team. Well, we'd actually gone up in the attic, and that's where, most of the team members had kind of singled out where, said entity was, and we cleansed out there. And not but a moment after the cleanse happened, I mean, literally you saw a 7-foot crack go across the ceiling.
What?
Damn.
Yeah, so it was pretty mad. It was pretty mad.
Wow.
But, and I mean, the homeowners were completely understandable about it. I mean, we don't.
You're like, I didn't do that on purpose.
At this point, we were down. Yeah, we were even out of the attic, and we just cleaned, sealed off the doorway to the attic, and out of nowhere we heard the crack, and it's a 7-foot crack on the ceiling.
Wow.
So that's the crazy part. But then at the same time, prior to that point, we had deemed that there was, I believe it was like five spirits, kind of hanging out in here. And there was some backstory. It was built on a cemetery. There was some underground railroad that was kind of ran on the property, rivers close by. But we'd actually made contact and had a back and forth conversation with a spirit, and I believe, if I'm correct, her name was Margaret. Well, while we were doing this, we had asked her, okay, let us know, we want to make sure that you get across, because we have the ability to completely, comfortably cross them over. A lot of spirits just don't believe they're worthy to cross over. That's why they still hang out.
Makes sense.
But we sat there and we were like, okay, Margaret, could you tell us what it's like over there? And and she said yes on the through the SB7, and then we went through. Okay, you're going to see a white light. Let's walk to that white light, and I want you to cross over. And then we said, how is it, Margaret? And clear as day, it came off, and you heard her say, "It's beautiful."
Oh wow!
Thank you.
Wow.
I mean, even telling that story, it just sent chills through me.
I
mean,
totally got chills on that.
And just to really see that, what we do, although, we put ourselves at risk, every one of the paranormal teams do.
You're exactly right.
We don't know. Everybody knows that any of these things can come right back home with us, can mess with our family and can make us the next case.
Yeah.
Right.
But to really see that and get a legitimate thank you and a description of how beautiful it was just sensational.
Oh,
and it
absolutely.
really just kind of reaffirmed, what we do as paranormal teams. We do good. We take out the bad, and we can help those that really just lost.
Right.
You're exactly
Oh my
right.
gosh.
That is so awesome. That dude, I could interview him all night long. I swear to God, I could. That's so awesome. Both of you guys are amazing. And,
I appreciate it.
And so, wow, that story that got me. Holy shit. But so
I wish you could have been there, man. It was twice as good as when you were there.
Oh my gosh. Because, like I said, we've been doing this a long time. We've had our team since 2009. I've been doing this since 2001. Steve's been doing it since 2005. Andrew's been doing it since 2012. And, every team that devotes as much time to this field as
effort and money.
Effort and money. We all have good stories, but it's stories like that, where you get that
Makes it worthwhile.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Absolutely does.
So, no, seeing that you have so many people on your team, and do you all, I guess, does everybody have the same belief system? And like with the cleansings and prayers and stuff, does everybody have the same, do you all do that? Is everybody kind of like on the same page? They do everything the same? Or do you have some that kind of do things their own way, but it's still agreeable within the group?
Yeah, everybody has a different, pretty much a different belief system. There are those of us who are Christian. We have pagan on the team. We have witch on the team. We have, just utter non-believers on the team. But everybody's in agreement that in order for all of us to complete a cleansing and complete it successfully for our client, everybody has to be on the same page. Everybody has to say the Catholic prayers that we use, and everybody has to believe at that time that it's going to work. We have to come together as a group. So it always works, and it's never not been successful so far.
That's great.
I think one good thing that
go ahead.
Go ahead. I just think one great thing is that we are so diverse. But the thing is anytime that we speak with a client, or we first ask them, what is your belief system? And the reason we do this because we as the investigators, we can say the prayers, we can go through the process, but if the actual homeowner or the client does not believe it, it's not going to work. But it allows us that versatility to really, if we go to a pagan's home, we can look at a pagan, cleansing, or, and me with the shamanism and the shamanic practitioner, if it comes into the Native American, whether it be, a cleansing of the land, or, journeying, on behalf of a client, it allows us to really, it gives us so much ability to really handle any and all cases. And I think it really develops a very strong bond, with the team, as we all have heard it, there is that para-unity,
Yes.
with the team, with as many as ours and as many beliefs as we have, but yet we can still really come together and, handle any and all cases that, is needed. And we have the faith that it will work, and the client has the faith that it works. And, I'm not going to say we're batting 100, but about 99.9%. It's done, it's successful, and, everything goes back to normal.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's very cool.
I love the fact that you have so many different belief systems in there that you can utilize whatever works at that time.
Yeah.
I think that's really awesome.
Yeah, it's full spectrum of the belief system.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's very, very, very cool.
Yeah.
And it may sound goofy or whatever, but him using para-unity, that's huge
with us.
Mm-hmm.
That's like when Christina first reached out, and said that she would be interested in being interviewed, blah, blah, blah. I told her straight then, we do this because not everybody gets that radio time or that TV time to, talk and give their point of view on this. We love, getting the people that, sure, we could reach out and we could, try to get in touch with one of the guys from like TWC or what,
Right.
But those guys get all that time, not saying I wouldn't interview them, because I totally would. I'm not gonna say I would. but the, teams like you and like us, we've done some radio, and we've done, we were featured on one of the shows, but, it's not like it's a common thing. And, I told her, I was like, we believe in para-unity. We believe in giving, everybody that wants to come on our show and talk about how they believe, how things that have affected them, during their paranormal journey, get on here and tell us about it,
We love bringing this all these different perspectives. I mean, that's what we do.
And we all learn from it. That's how we learn in the field. We learn from each other.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's why I always, like I've talked with other teams, and, I tell them, if you want, go back and check out one of the old podcasts. If you have a question about something, I give a full breakdown of, what the podcast is about in the show notes. If, check out one and see if maybe it will help with what you're dealing with. Maybe who I'm talking to that week can help you out. So, we appreciate everyone that comes on this show, and we support you guys. And I mean, Para-Unity's strong, and
especially my fellow Buckeyes.
Oh my God!
Right, absolutely.
Oh my God! Hey, Steve, this soundbite's for you.
No, we really, really do appreciate you guys coming on the show. I mean,
okay, we're not getting off yet.
No,
because okay, number one, what we have to do here. This is the time that I love.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah,
I was just saying thank you.
Well, we can thank them in a minute. They're still with us right now.
I'm just so excited. So appreciative.
All right. So let's again.
Grateful to be here.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Let's go again, ladies first. Christina, your paranormal bucket list. If you could choose any 3 locations in the world, it don't have to be just right here in the United States. What 3 locations would you choose?
Let's see. My first would definitely be Dracula's Castle. Definitely.
Ooh, I like that.
Very cool.
That would definitely be my first at the top of my paranormal bucket list to investigate. And my second would be Waverly, because I know I live so close, but I've never gotten there yet.
You definitely need to check out
go.
Waverly.
It's amazing.
Sanatorium. Well, my husband took me on our honeymoon, but they were closed.
Oh.
So we did try.
Yeah, we've done Waverly 6 times, so Waverly is definitely an awesome place.
And then my third would probably be Trans-Allegheny.
That's mine.
You just became Andrea's best friend.
That's on my bucket list too.
Every time that we talk, Trans-Allegheny comes up with Andrea.
That's on my
every single
list.
time. All right, those are awesome.
I love those.
Yeah. Okay, Jacen, your turn. Go, brother.
All right. Well, one thing I'll touch base on that is that's actually, as I was talking with the Touch of Madness prior to the podcast, we're looking at Trans-Allegheny or Waverly. So, Christina, your bucket list may come very, very soon.
Wow.
Very cool.
My personal ones, I'd have you right there with her as well. I would love to see Dracula's Castle.
That would be awesome.
I think it would be just a sensational time. I'd say secondly is, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of getting caught in this whole Winchester kick.
Us too.
I would really like to see the Winchester.
Yes. See, that was.
I would like to see that. That would be sensational.
Yes.
Okay.
And then, the third one, I would say, and I was trying to work on that, but they are fighting tooth and nail, is trying to get out to the ridges. But that has been condemned at this point, and they are not. You can't even step foot on the actual cemetery ground. So
I think I remember reading about the ridges. Is that up in Ohio?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's not at
I
Ohio
believe
University,
that's
is
the
it?
one that has the,
Yeah, it's near there. It's
yeah,
near there.
yeah.
It's right near there, but I tried to get the team in there, but too many people were getting hurt, and it was too much of a liability, so they just completely condemned it.
Yeah, I had 2 ex-brother-in-laws that used to work at the Ridges.
Boo.
And their father. I grew up around Athens, over in Vinton County, just around Jackson. So I know the area pretty well. Moonville, and
that's why he wears it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why he wears that damn hat.
The Moonville tunnel too. So.
Yeah.
Those are awesome choices.
Yeah. Okay, and let me just say, a couple weeks ago, we were doing this with one of the mediums that we had on the show, and we switched it up, and we were going through us telling what location we would like to do with a psychic medium. And mine was the Winchester Mansion. Mm-hmm. I was like, I want to do the Winchester Mansion. Because, the movie's been out a little while, and we've seen it 3 times.
Did you see the movie?
Yeah, I've seen it 6 times.
Yeah.
Because it's awesome,
I
right?
own the original.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, it is.
I own the original. Like, there's an original movie from way back when,
Wait, what?
and then there's an original
Yeah. Black and white one, yeah.
from way back when, and then there's like remakes, and I have the remakes as well. I've not seen the newest one yet, but I have like all the old ones and the remakes.
You have baffled me. I did not know there was an original.
Yeah, and I'm a movie freak, and I didn't.
I guess we will be Google searching that.
Yes, I will be calling up my friend Google, and I will be finding these movies.
I was going to say, I believe it.
Yeah.
I'm a horror
I
movie
believe
buff.
in the original.
I'm
In
a
the
horror
original,
movie
I think
buff,
it's-
so.
Okay, you're a horror movie buff.
I think in the original, you see the one and only picture of the actual old lady of the house. There's like the one and only one that you can actually see is that. But yeah,
because I know in the new one,
but yeah, definitely Winchester.
they showed a picture of Sarah Winchester at the end of the movie, and it was a picture of her in the carriage, and it was taken from a distance, and then they've digitally zoomed in and all that. But okay, wait, I'm gonna back up just real quick. Christina, you said you're a horror movie buff. Okay, out of, if you could pick one horror movie, okay, we're gonna do this.
He's all excited now.
I know, I'm a horror movie freak. So
Just a freak.
shut up. If you were stuck on a deserted island with your laptop and could only have one movie on it and unlimited battery life somehow, what would that one movie be?
Solar power.
Oh, wow. I'm going to stump you with this one because it's probably one you've never seen. I like operas, and I like rock operas, like Rocky Horror Picture Show, but I would choose Repo at the Opera.
I've seen
And
that.
if you've ever seen
I've seen that like
Have you seen
6 or 7 times. Yeah.
Oh, my God. I own it. I've owned it. I've wore it out. It is one of my absolute favorites, and I would take that with me.
Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. Well, I've totally enjoyed this interview.
I know. This has been awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right, guys. Before we get off here, this is where we're going to take a little time, and we're going to let you guys promote yourself. Tell everyone how they can find you, on what social media outlets you're on, how they can reach you. If you're on YouTube, you give your website. You give everything about you.
Plug yourself.
Plug yourself till you can't be plugged anymore.
That's a hard one. So you're going to email us if you need an investigation in Ohio from border to border. It's EliteParanormalOGH.com. All you have to do on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook is Ohio Ghost Hunters, and we're going to pop right up. Literally, that's all it is. Ohio Ghost Hunters on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. And again, its email is EliteParanormalOGH.com. Jason?
Yeah, absolutely. We are synced up with Facebook. We have Twitter as well as YouTube and our SoundCloud if you want to get some of our actual evidence, pictures, audio, a little bit of everything. Kind of take your pick on it. It is through the SoundCloud. We do have a website up and running. I'm still kind of tweaking it, but we're getting there. I took that on this past few days ago, and that will be it's just EliteParanormalOGH.wix.com, and that has a link to every one of our Facebook, Twitter, SoundCloud. Go to the website. You have the form there. You can contact us, get a little bit of information about us, see what we're doing, if we're going to be coming to a Paracon near you, or what public ghost hunts. All will be indicated on the page. And again, there's a link right there. You can just click right on it and shoot us an email, even if you just want to say, hey, give us some ideas. We'd love to get you guys involved. Neat little thing that I'm going to be trying to work with is at some point we're going to have a complete live and interactive ghost hunt for our fan base, and anybody that wants to jump on, I'm still working on that. We will have more details on that through any one of our social medias.
Very, very
awesome.
Cool. And I'm just going to go ahead while I have you guys on here and throw out an invite. We investigate a lot down at the Hell's Bar Dam. I'm sure you guys have heard of Hell's Bar Dam.
Guild, Tennessee.
Yeah, it's in Guild, Tennessee. Ghost Adventures has been there. Ghost Hunters has been there. Several shows have filmed there. We started going down there a few months ago, and in a few months we've been 5 times. So the place is amazing. The owners of the location, they're amazing. Jeff and Vicky Holder. We're hosting an event there July 21st. It's going to run from 6 p.m. till 3 a.m. And but they do, Jeff and Vicky, they have this place, and it's special for teams. I mean, anybody can come. We do ghost tours. We're part of the crew, part of the staff there now. And so they do like the ghost tours where anybody can come and, go through the dam, get the history, spend a couple hours in it. But they take pride in the teams coming because
The Pair of Unity.
Because Jeff and Vicky, they are the founders of, Jeff is one of the co-founders of Southern Truth Seekers, a paranormal group. And so, if you guys ever want to come down to Hell's Bar and investigate, just shoot me a message. I will get it set up. The place is amazing. Our first trip there, we caught so much. And we've been, like I said, we've 5 times now. We're going back the 29th of this month. The place is amazing. So amazing. But it's a huge location, tons of history. So if you guys are ever interested and want to come down south and check out an amazing location, just shoot me a message, and
I'll get in touch with Vicky
and we'll get in touch with Vicky and Jeff, and we'll get it set up, because you would have a ball. And you could bring all 20 members,
seriously,
and never contaminate anybody's evidence.
Sounds amazing.
That sounds awesome. I'll be in touch with you over that.
Yeah,
awesome.
For real. Like, just shoot me a message. You've got my phone number now. Call me. Excuse me. Call me, and we will get it set up.
Absolutely.
So places, and you can go on YouTube and just type in our team, just East TN Ghost Seekers, and we've got a video on there from our first investigation. Excuse me, sorry.
He's choking. He's choking over here.
Call a paramedic.
Screw that.
Bastard. But we've got a video on there from our first investigation. It's like 1 hour and 20 minutes long, edited. Check it out.
Well,
Absolutely, will do.
Absolutely.
This has been an awesome show, and I'm telling you, I love having, this is actually our first team, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
I've loved having this because, hearing what you all do, and
and how similar it is to what we do.
Yeah, and this has been great.
The foundation is the same.
Yeah, helping people.
They have more members, but the foundation is the same. They do exactly what we do. They started the same reason we started.
Right.
So.
This has been awesome.
And I want to thank you guys so very much.
Yes.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us. We appreciate it.
And
Yes, it's been a pleasure.
If you guys have any more events coming up, shoot us a message, and we'll help you guys promote it. We'll have you back on the show if you'd like. We would love to talk to you guys some more.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Absolutely. Thank you. We appreciate that.
Sounds like a plan. Thank you.
All right. Oh, well, guys, we're going to take a little short break. We're going to get them off the line, and we'll be back with Paratalk.
Go Buckeyes.
shit.
Oh, wait.
I-O. Hey, this is Steve with Paratalk. Do you have a story to share? Call us at 865-264-0448 to explain your paranormal experience. Do you have a chilling story you'd like to share? Or just give us a topic you'd enjoy us to discuss? We understand some of you would like to keep anonymous, so the choice is yours if you want to share your name. So call 865-264-0448 now to have your story heard on the next episode of Paratalk.
Hey, it's Steven, host of Paratalk. As most of you know, I'm also the lead investigator and tech specialist for the East Tennessee Ghost Seekers. Do you watch the paranormal shows on TV and get a rush and want to do what they do, but you have no idea where to get all their amazing equipment? The Ghost Hunter Store. Dave Giuliano and his wife Michelle have owned and operated the Ghost Hunter Store for 18 years, providing only the best in paranormal equipment to the field for research. The Ghost Hunter Store is always the first place we look when wanting new equipment and wanting it fast. So whether you're looking for a digital recorder or an SLS camera or anything in between, including protection items, check the Ghost Hunter Store. Find them at theghosthunterstore.com or on Facebook at the Ghost Hunter Store. Tell them Steven and the crew from Paratalk sent you. And for a limited time, Dave has given Paratalk listeners 5% off your order. Just enter the code Paratalk5.
You're listening to Paratalk with East Tennessee Ghost Seekers, a new perspective in paranormal talk radio.
Okay, guys, we are back.
We're back.
Dude, that was awesome.
That was
Heck yeah.
Ohio,
Fellow Buckeyes.
Ohio Ghost Hunters.
Okay, well, I guess there were some things that wasn't awesome. Dude, we got to have some Tennessee Vol fans on this show.
Yeah, you too.
Anyway.
No, I think that the fact that they do have so many and they all have such different beliefs
Yeah.
and they can touch on so many different things, I think that's pretty awesome.
That's very cool. Very cool. I mean, you know.
Yeah, like he was saying, you know, whatever the homeowner's beliefs are, you know, they can go in that direction with.
Yeah, they've got somebody to cover that.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Very cool.
It's pretty smart.
Very smart. I still couldn't deal with 20 team members, so.
Of us?
Which I mean, you know, like you said though, they're spread out.
Right.
You know, they're not in each other's faces all the time. Like,
Yeah. Ohio's a big state.
yeah, yeah. It's a shame, but
I know where you sleep.
but I mean,
they were awesome. They were great.
Super cool. Yeah, definitely would like to get the opportunity to investigate with some of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, shoot. He said he was possibly working at something for Trans-Allegheny.
Yeah.
Road trip.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Yes.
But yeah, so everybody be sure and go check out Ohio Ghost Hunters on Facebook.
Yeah, and they're
Twitter.
If you need
Twitter.
to contact them for whatever reason, their email address is EliteParanormalOGH@gmail.com.
There you go. There you go. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm number one, ready to go watch some Dead Files, and
Eat dessert.
Yeah, 'cause a new episode comes on next.
yeah, and number two, yes, eat some dessert.
It's already not on. Almost 9:30.
It
They're
comes
coming
on
out
at
10.
10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
What is today?
Saturday or Friday.
Sunday?
What?
Tuesday?
I'm so confused.
I tell you what I am excited for. To go freaking camping next week.
Yeah, me too.
So next week, you will get your Paratalk episode.
Yes.
But it will be being recorded tomorrow. Tomorrow we are recording 2 episodes of Paratalk. You're going to get one this Wednesday, and you will get one again the following Wednesday. All Paratalk episodes are going to be changing to Wednesdays. So you can expect the episodes to come out every Wednesday. I will have it where it posts around midnight, every Wednesday.
So technically they probably get it every Thursday?
No, they'll get it Tuesday night into Tuesday night midnight.
12 a.m.
Okay.
Wednesday morning.
Yes, 12
Okay,
a.m.
not
Wednesday
like-
morning.
Right. Not
Yeah.
nighttime, but morning time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
'cause-
confusing.
Sorry, I've been, me, I research. And I saw that most people listen to podcasts in the middle of the week.
Oh,
So
well, there you go.
I'm going to...
On the shitter.
Yeah, probably. But,
On their way to work, on their way home.
yeah.
On the shitter.
That too.
Yeah. But so the podcasts are going to start coming out every Wednesday. We will record on the weekend, and they will go live, or not live, but they will be available on Wednesdays. So, everybody, I hope you enjoy listening, because we enjoy doing this.
We enjoy having you.
We enjoy having you.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, we do.
Yeah, okay.
For a good time, call.
Steve Wiseman.
Yeah.
1-800. Oh, yeah.
How many O's are in that?
Just enough.
But yeah, so while we were on break earlier, Steve realized he had a radio voice.
I have a sexy radio voice. So to all you ladies out there,
He's 5'2". Steve
5 foot shit.
Steve is 5'2", 47 pounds.
Better than being 6'3", 910.
You're a big bastard.
I just work here.
If you shave your beard, you probably look thinner.
You know what?
Ow! Are you getting the fart needles again, Dad? Never mind what I'm getting.
Never mind what I'm getting.
Yeah.
Go on, get.
I think go screw yourself. That's what I think.
There you go. How about that?
That's a new one.
Yeah. But
You hurt my feelings.
sorry, dude. You hurt mine.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I love you, man.
I love you, man. Okay, we're good now. So
Love you too, Mama.
Okay.
yeah, we
I
love you
guys.
too, and happy early birthday.
Thank
Yes,
you.
happy
early-
19th birthday.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And maybe tomorrow we'll get a chance to go try to find you something for your birthday again.
It is what it is.
We went today and we just couldn't find it.
I am not paying $100 for Chacos.
When did I change my name?
Oh,
I told you it was just $9.99 a minute.
So about $5.
If that. And you can call me Batman.
I'll give you about $3.50.
$2.50.
No, $3.50.
hey guys,
$3.50.
guys.
Yes.
Why don't we end this thing so these people can go to bed or whatever, then go to work?
Well, god dang, I'll just get into my 3 nipples.
Wrong, sir. Wrong.
Yeah.
Well, for those of you still listening,
Which,
don't forget that we do have an event coming up.
Woohoo!
July 21st at the Haunted Hills Bar Dam in Guild, Tennessee.
Tickets are $40. You can prepay online through our website, which is easttnghostseekers.org, or straight on our Facebook page, just Facebook/EastTN Ghost Seekers.
It's going to be a good time.
It's going to be awesome.
You must be 18 or older.
Must be 18 or older to attend, and it's going to be a blast. So whether you guys are part of a team or you're an individual who just wants to come hang out and have a blast and meet other people that enjoy doing this,
It's
come-
going to be
it's
awesome.
gonna be
And just hang out with us.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
Who wouldn't want that?
I know. I would.
I know I would.
Yeah. You are.
You ain't right. You ain't right.
Yeah, you are freaky.
He's looking for something.
I know. He's like, decisions.
How about this?
Shit, love it.
Oh my gosh.
All right, guys.
We got to get you a bigger tablet so you can put more buttons on there.
I know. Yeah. Well, see,
He needs a big screen in front of him.
it's just this app. It doesn't let me. Yeah, that's the most because it don't scroll or anything. What you see is what you get. So
Story of my life.
Thank you.
Hello, Mr. Fancy.
That's
Oh
right.
gosh. Thank you everybody for listening.
yes, we appreciate it, and like I said, we will be back. Be ready for your next episode of Para Talk this coming Wednesday. Next weekend we will be camping. We will be having a great time.
Yes.
And maybe when we come back, maybe we'll do another campfire episode.
Oh, like we did last
Yeah,
time.
but we'll do it won't be like a full episode. We'll do a 20-minute.
a story.
A
Story time.
Yeah, a 20-minute Para Talk short.
That works.
Yeah. So
Don't forget to share us, like
please
us,
share us and
rate us.
If you listen on Apple Podcasts, please rate us. That helps people find us when they search for a paranormal podcast. That's the word I'm looking for.
You think you worked or something today?
I know, right? I mean, it's what it is.
I don't know. Hayden took my
It's
phone.
9:30, and so.
No comment.
All right, guys.
Hey, folks, one quick thing. Don't forget to go on Facebook and check out the Haunted Hales Bar Dam. Give them a great like. And just shoot Jeff and Vicky a message. Say, hey.
I heard about you guys on Para Talk, and let them know how we are talking them up, because we love those people.
We love them.
And we think everybody should experience Hell's Bar Dam.
Absolutely. And don't forget to check out Ohio Ghost Hunters.
Yes.
See
Yes,
what they're
absolutely.
doing.
Go ahead and give that email one more time.
Their email is EliteParanormalOGH@gmail.com.
All right, guys. Until next week, I'm Steven.
I'm Steve.
I'm Andrea.
And you've been listening to Para Talk.
And that's all, folks.
Hey, this is Steve with Paratalk. Do you have a story to share? Call us at 865-264-0448 to explain your paranormal experience. Do you have a chilling story you'd like to share? Or just give us a topic you'd enjoy us to discuss? We understand some of you would like to keep anonymous, so the choice is yours if you want to share
Imagine
your name.
mine.
So call 865-264-0448
Hour
now
20.
to
Hour
have
and
your
18
story
minutes.
heard on the next episode of Paratalk.
You're listening to Paratalk with East and Seacoast Seekers, the new perspective in paranormal talk radio.